Hey everybody, my name is Sergey. I am the owner and founder of Architectural Mall. So today we're doing something very unique. We are going to do a pull test on a exterior applied coating, sometimes referred to as EIFS or stucco, to our fiberglass panels. This is done for a project that we're currently being specified for, and in a couple areas of the building they need to have this finish on our panels. So Sika went ahead and sent us the test kit that we need. We're gonna jump right in, show you guys how we're gonna perform the test and the results. So the first thing we do is we have our panel, obviously, and we're performing two different tests. On one panel, we went ahead and just wiped it with acetone to remove any grease, any debris, and applied the coat. On other panels, we did a quick sand first with an orbital sander using 80 grit sandpaper. Then we wiped it with acetone and applied the finish. We use a product called ENERFOAM to bond. What we have here is basically a piece of plywood that needs to be bonded to the surface. And then this little contraption here will go over and it will pull and give us roughly the amount of pressure needed or strength needed to pull this off. So again, the first thing we do is we apply the ENERFOAM. The way to properly apply ENERFOAM is you put a liberal amount of it. I'm going to go ahead and squirt some first. We put a liberal amount of it on the panel. And then what you do with ENERFOAM is you actually remove it and you let it breathe for 30 to 60 seconds, depending on where you're at, the temperatures, etc., until this basically gets tacky. Then you're going to go ahead and apply a little bit more, and you're going to take this test piece, put it right back, and then what you do is you either hold it with pressure for 3 to 5 minutes so it doesn't expand, or you can clamp it. Once you do all of that, this needs to remain like this for 3 to 5 days in order for the test to be done properly. So we are not going to sit here and wait 3 to 5 days. We went ahead and had the panels done previously. So I'm going to put this off to the side, and we're going to go ahead and set up the first test, which is the sanded plus the acetone. So I'm going to go ahead and raise this up a little bit first so that we can get in here. We're going to put this down. We're going to put it into position. We're going to tighten the bolt here. So right now our numbers are all set to 0, which is where you want to be. And we're going to go ahead and start applying pressure. And this popped right at almost 300 pounds of pressure. We're going to do that test twice. So the first test, we're going to go ahead and document too. We're going to take pictures besides the video just so we have every single test, and then we could do average based off of that. For this video purpose, again, we're only doing 2 pulls. We've done more on our own, but this is to educate you guys. So again, we're going to go ahead and start pulling. This one popped at about 325 pounds. So the pass or fail is at, I believe, about 150 pounds. So we're more than double what is needed in order for the surface. And the surface, if you could see, still remained intact. What's being pulled off is just the ENERFOAM. So at 300 pounds, the applied finish still is intact to our fiberglass panels. So now we're going to do the test on the panels that are basically just wiped down with acetone. We didn't scuff up the surface first. So we're going to go ahead and get this into position, get everything tightened, and start the test. This one failed at 320 as well. We're going to go ahead and loosen that up. And we're going to do one more. And again, as you could tell, the finish was not damaged. So we're passing with flying colors. Go ahead, set that down. Get it into position. That one was at 200 pounds. But again, as you could see, the finish itself remains intact. So thank you for watching this video. And now we know that the EFIS or stucco coat can be directly applied with sanding or just a simple wipe down and still pass any test required for it not to fail.